Hello everybody, my name is mehappydude, and welcome here to Cosmoteer. This is a game, while I would like to take credit for discovering myself, actually, Capac and Splitsy over at the incredible YouTube machinima series Light Echoes actually sent me this game in an attempt to do a community group game, and I checked it out, and I have played it a ton, like just ridiculous amounts of time creating custom ships and doing ridiculous space wars and things, and so I thought it would be fun to do a full playthrough just once over in this adventure mode. It's called Bounty Hunter. I'm doing standard difficulty right now. If you see stuff that you like in this game, please go pick this game up. It's for free right now. It's in pre-alpha, basically. It isn't even early access on Steam yet, so you can go ahead and just search Cosmoteer and download it for free and come and join in the fun. But to the game's mechanics, it's essentially like I want to call it a different version of FTL just because I've played so much FTL that's what I'm most familiar with, but it is a ship-based combat game in real time that you can also pause, but it is from the top-down perspective, and there's a lot of mobility, there's a lot of ship construction, I think is the main facet of the game, is organizing and making a ship that can sustain itself in combat. Right now we're starting out with the Model C ship. This is a basic starting ship just to kind of just to start off real easy. This ship is currently equipped with a lot of little engines just scattered around the ship. The small thrusters give small amounts of propulsion. We've got two standard thrusters that give a medium amount of propulsion. These beds are where the crewmen spawn, and we can hire more. These guns are our main form of attack. They shoot cannons, cannonballs, which are produced here in our ammo factory. This is our control room, and this is our reactor core. The reactor core produces those little yellow power modules that you see being implanted everywhere. And that's all the background that I need to give for this game, I think, for right now. Another really cool feature is you can middle click to lock on anywhere, which will help the camera angles of this game immensely as we go. And so we're off. You can kind of see that the engines are responding to the direction that they need to go in. The physics engine of this game I really enjoy. It's a really nice engine for a 2D style ship game. I've actually found the physics and the explosions and the combat very, very lifelike. The cannons definitely pack a punch. The engines definitely, you feel their weight. And we have encountered our first enemy, so let's go ahead and zoom into this guy. He is a Y scout. It looks like he has two baby lasers on this tiny ship, and we're going to completely obliterate this person. He's not going to stand a chance to us. I'm not even going to use the advanced tactics right now. We're already starting to fire. Let's slow down the time here so we can watch as each of our bullets penetrates this ship. You can see this window to the right-hand side. If I'm locked on an enemy ship, will display my ship, and I can resize it however I want to. I can make it go really tiny, but I like to have it big just because it lets you see more in more detail. And that's a really useful feature. I was very, very happy to see that they implemented something like this because it lets you keep track of a lot of different viewpoints at once. And it's very fun. It's just very fun to use. So we are zooming at a mid-distance on this ship, and let's see how our cannon shots hit or miss this guy. We're aiming for his power module, which we've targeted because once the reactor core explodes, then it takes out his entire ship, essentially. You can see we ran out of ammo for our cannons here, so they're going to have to run and grab some more ammo before we continue to fire. I'm not really worried about it, though, because this whole gray chunk right here is our armor, and so that's going to take a decent number of hits before we have to worry about anything. Although I would prefer that they started shooting quickly, because that armor is actually deteriorating. Oh, come on. Just take out their guns. Take out their guns or the armor module. Okay. Looks like we've got a cool thing about the cannonballs is that when they hit an enemy ship, if they hit it just the right angle, they can actually drift through the entire hull of the enemy. Like that one just did. It cut through this entire wing and then impacted this back armor. And it looks like we're finally dealing some damage to this reactor core. We'll go ahead and speed it up to half speed, just as our guys try to help things out. It looks like we set a fire in the power core, and so they had a little guy with a fire extinguisher come out and try to put the fire out. Nice. I think we just killed one of their guys that was on that crosswalk. Oh, we really need more people in our ship, because getting that ammo is taking a ridiculous amount of time. Although it doesn't look like they can fire at us right now. Oh. Yep. Yeah, we've got this one. Oh, that was a good hit. Oh. So every time you kill an enemy, you earn money, like you just saw there. We captured the bounty, or we killed the bounty, and so we got an amount of money. This repair button will fix all of the minor damage in our ship, as well as replacing any modules that were destroyed. And even though we have to pay for a light speed engine, which I will buy right now. This is the item customization and ship customization menu. To travel to systems other than the one that we're in right now, we need a add-on called an FTL drive that lets us cross over into different planets. So I'm going to purchase that right now, just so that we know our costs ahead of time. And then I'm going to fill the spot next to that power generator with a set of beds. And that's going to cost a lot of our money, but each bed that you put there lets a crew member be hired where you're placed, and you can see each time you hire a crew, it's $1,000 per crew. But you don't have to repeatedly pay the crew members, which is really nice. I know in some ship combat games, they're a reoccurring cost, but it's not like that in here. That's what kind of drove me out of my mind in, I think it's Space Pirates versus Zombies, or whatever that game is called. I couldn't really get into that because of the reoccurring economy costs. But let's go ahead and make it so. So we have 6 more people here that will help fire the gun, reload our engines, and we have our FTL drive. So whenever we're done roughing up the people on this map, we can just fly away. We'll go ahead and speed up the travel speed, which is also very helpful if you're running a slower ship like we have right now. Let's go ahead and zoom out. We're kind of getting close to this guy. There we go. All right. Nope. That is not what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so we're going to come towards this guy. He's only got one gun, so it's not really important where we hit, but I will try to demonstrate one of the cooler features about this game, which is your orientation you can change when you're attacking an enemy. It's not just all auto-attacking. And for this style of ship, I mean, it's only got one blaster, so it doesn't really matter, and I'm mostly just doing this to show you that it can be done. But let's go at like a far away angle. Oh, the smaller ship might be able to outmaneuver our cannonballs, though. You know what? Let's go like a close to medium angle, a slight turn, just so that they're always slightly adjusting their aim, and then continue the... I set that on 2 times. That was not what I was supposed to do. Okay, let's see how this goes here. So you can see that our cannons are up and firing, and we've got all those extra people transporting stuff, and that cannonball drifted through that entire section of the ship, and and I feel like this fight is kind of gonna be over fast. Although if we keep missing our shots, maybe not. Oh, okay, their gun finally took a hit. As soon as this control room goes offline, then they lose control of the engines and they start to spin out, and that's a really cool effect as well. They're not allowed to control anything after that. I am at a weird angle here, because my ship isn't fast enough to get into the position that it needs to be. So maybe we just set it to go closer and just put all speed ahead. Oh, nope, they're dead. I don't have to worry about positioning anymore. We can go ahead and fly upwards, take a heal, and speed up time. The distance indicators are really nice, so you know how close you're getting to the enemy ships. It helps when you need to try to figure out if you need to increase the number of engines that you have, which I'll definitely need to do, because this ship is slower than anything else in the entire game as far as starting ships. Let us just get right in its face. Just give it a ship kiss. Let's go right there, because that looks amazing. Nope, do not go 4 times speed. Let's just do 1 speed. Auto-saving, thank you. Let's... Oh! Accidentally unlocked. There we go. Alright. So we're shooting those cannons. We got quite a few misses, actually. This guy is outmaneuvering us like crazy. There we go. Couple of good hits. Oh, this thing is starting to spin. Oh yeah, give the ship kiss. Ship kiss of death. Oh, that is perfect. Kill that control room, and it's done. And that is every single ship in this system has been murderfied by this awesome ship that we've made. $30,000. Can we get anything that dramatically improves the system that we're working with here? We've already got 2 fire extinguishers. I might just want to improve some of our engines right now because we're so slow. Maybe I'll stick this larger engine in the back here. Replace some of the... I can't replace these small ones because these yellow and red lines are areas that you cannot place ship parts, and that's mainly to indicate where your engine thrust goes to, because clearly you can't put something in the way of an active rocket, or your rooms will just light on fire. I guess we could put an engine here, but that kind of stalls the spreading out and towards the front. So I might just buy a corridor, set it up around this side, spin a standard thruster right there, and do the same thing over here. Just to give us a lot more maneuvering power. That will dramatically decrease our armor strength, but I feel like that was very loud in the microphone, I'm so sorry. But then, I feel like that's something that we can lose. Maybe we just do like these weird spikes. We just do 2 weird spikes on the side. The armor looks incredibly terrible, but the angle that it's coming out will hopefully help protect that engine a little bit. And that still gives us a lot of money. We could try to go for a shield, but we'd have to readjust where the armor is. And we would probably need some more people to man it, but let's just go for the shield. Let's just go for this thing. Let's buy a couple of doors to make it easier to access there. We might just want a power storage facility right here as well. Yeah. And what power storage does as compared to these power relays is that power storage houses a bunch of material of these energy pylons, but it doesn't actually create them, and when it's destroyed, it doesn't explode, which is really good for ship integrity. So let's extend our armor out the front a little bit now that we've made that adjustment. We don't want to adjust it too high, just because the guns will not be able to fire properly. So let us continue with the angle theme here. There we go. That looks incredibly weird because we've still got this little piece of armor here. Let's put a corridor in there instead. Yeah, that looks symmetrical-ish. That is a good setup going forwards. I hope that we have enough people to fill the entire thing up. They are now filling up the energy storage. You can kind of see right there. Okay, we're good to go. Let us click on the map icon, and let's just dominate this next amateur planet. And you can see they're going to fill up this spinning FTL drive. We engage, and then we're gone. It's a really fun system of transportation. I really like how they handled traveling to other systems. There we go. Now the audio sounds actually sound good again after being sped up like a hamster. Alright, so even though we've got like a large thruster on the back end there, we're still not going incredibly fast just because we only have one, and we kind of need them on this back side as well to go faster, so I might put even more engines on there. Although guns are probably also another big thing that we should take into consideration. Alright, so we've got a slightly larger ship coming around this time. They've got a lot of armor up front and then 2 guns. I'm going to tell the ship just to... Okay, so I can't do orientation commands when it's the small box, but I'm going to tell it to give it another ship kiss. Just go in a straight line. Just give it a with your battleship guns. Oh, I tried to... There we go. I tried to center myself and it did not work. Let's see if we can get close enough. Okay, so their armor's starting to take hits. And the nice thing about this shield that we added onto our ship is that it regenerates and we just refill it using the power crystals. And so until that gets busted through, we're not going to be taking any damage. Yeah, they're toast. You can hear the fire that's burning through the ship hull right now, because the cannonballs have a pretty high chance of starting fires in enemy vehicles and ships. Their reactor core is actually on fire right now, and if they don't get a firefighter over there, it's going to burn to death, which would be amazing to see. But it just gets exploded with our cannons anyway, so that's alright. I am okay with that result. We took no damage, so we don't have to repair the ship at all, which is very nice. Yeah, you keep flying south. You chase them. You can kind of see that the engines actually do use fuel, and that the fuel is the power modules, which I think was a really good way to not use too many resources when you're creating a ship. Looks like the same type of ship here. We're just going to go ahead and tell it to give it another kiss just right in front of the guns and see how it does. Let's not do it at 4 times speed. Alright, cannons are starting to open up. A few misses, but we're really laying into the front of their ship. I think they got like 1 laser through the side of the force field, but yeah, they're not gonna... they're getting just ripped apart by these cannons. Oh... You can just see the little guys inside the enemy ship scurrying around like, no, we can still save this. We can still just carry the power modules the correct way. Oh no, the captain's dead. And we're spinning. Okay, I'm gonna tell them to focus on the power core so that this fight is over sooner. I love that you can hear the fires just spreading through the enemy ship. That is such a nice design choice. I also think it's funny how they walk on those little grids as the system is being blown up. That's very fun to see your carnage. Oh, we did take some damage. We took 75 credits worth of damage. All right, we'll patch that up, and then we'll speed up towards this next ship. Okay, a few kilometers away. Here we go. Slow it back down to 1 times. Oh, these guys have a cannon. It's the battle versus it's the battle of the cannons now. Let's pit our 2 standard cannons against their 1 standard cannon, and they've got 2 laser beams, and see who wins. Of course, we have the added benefit of a shield that will take a few of their cannon shots. Those cannon shots will eat into our shield though a lot more than the laser beams will. Nice, cannon down. We just have to survive the attack from their lasers, and it looks like our shield is going to hold pretty well. Yeah, okay, they have nothing left. This little gun on the side is there to destroy missiles, so they can't touch us now. Just keep, and they're dead. I feel bad. In the beginning, it's just so easy to kill all of the pirates and the bounty hunters that you come across. It's just not even a challenge. But as soon as you get to even the 2nd difficulty level planet, it gets a lot tougher. Alright, cut it down to 1 again. Oh, we've got a unique ship design here. It's called a junker, so it's just a bunch of pieces of garbage that have been stuck together. We could easily attack the reactor core and just go for what's vulnerable first, but we don't want them to get any cheap shots in and possibly damage one of our nice systems here. So we'll just... I forgot to center myself. So we'll just try to take aim at that gun first and see what we can do. For some reason, they didn't turn the reactor core away from us until after we had begun firing. So I feel like this isn't going to be much of a fight. It's a cool design, though. It's just sad that it's going to be wasted into oblivion. Yep. Alright, so that's another system cleared out. It's really nice. We didn't take any damage from most of those fights. I think we sustained 75 credits worth of damage at the worst. So we're going to go ahead and buy us some more engines here, because that would be a really fun add-on. We'll just plop one down there and there. We're going to need some more people, so we'll have to expand the people out a little bit more. Maybe we'll just build some quarters closer to the bottom so that people don't have to keep moving all the time. Maybe like right there and there. That's a lot of money already, but I'm pretty confident that we're going to be okay. Let's just throw on some armor platings just so that we can protect the crew rooms a little bit. And you know what? I'm going to start using the mirror mode. And what mirror mode does is it replicates whatever you place on one side of the ship with the other side, so it can be completely symmetrical. I haven't turned it on just because I forgot about it until right now, but it'll help us in the future. Let us do another reactor somewhere would be nice to place. Actually, we've got a spot available right here, even though it's a little bit vulnerable. We'll turn off that mirror for a second and just place that power reactor right there. That means that we've really got to make sure that we take as little damage to our front end as possible if we leave it there. So you know what? Maybe we undo that. Yeah, I don't want us to get hammered right there. So we'll just put another power storage device there, and then maybe expand our ability to place another power generator, like maybe right in this position. Oh boy. Yeah, I think we'll have to delete this engine right here. Place another reactor roughly there. We can technically just put another crew room down here and then right there to make up for people. Like, we've got a lot of people that we don't really need, but it's good to have moving forward now. And if we, to make up for the lack of the engine on that side, we'll just go to the engine page, put a standard thruster. That would be a little ways away, though. We would have to put it out here, which, fine, we'll just put that out there. We'll make a few corridors, and then just redo the armor on this side. There we go. And we'll do the same thing over here with this engine, just to make it a little bit nicer. I don't know, do we want to add another power core? I don't know if we have the money to do another power core and replace the engine, so let's replace the engine first. Standard thruster right there. Do some corridors. Alright, so that's our new ship. I replaced both of the small cannons with large cannons. I redid some of the power stuff. I created a few corridors, so let's go ahead and make that happen. Nice. Looking a lot better. Have quite a few more people just to handle maintenance stuff. There is not a crew quarters here. We'll need to put that in so it just looks symmetrical. This is the outside look, by the way. Kind of looks a little bland, so let's take care of that. Paint. Let's do red. Nah, orange. Yeah, of course. Orange is always the best decision to make when designing a spaceship. Orange is the coolest spaceship color by far. Hexes. Yep. Orange hexes. Decals. Let's do some decal stuff up front. Yep, that'll be good for modeling our ship. The outside of our ship looks fantastic. I think that is great, and we can continue to dominate the universe with that ship. Let us go to the professional difficulty planet and see how we do. I think that we're ready to go. I think that we've got this. Our ship is nice. Our ship is worth 164,000 right now, which is very, very good. All right, let us go to the north. This will be the last planet that we'll tackle, but I think it'll be fun. Engine should be working a little bit better right now. Speed this up until we see the sky. Oh, we're almost there. There we go. Okay, yes, this is this is a much more advanced ship. Let us attack. We're gonna have to start off attacking these electrobolt doodads. So we'll just go ahead and tell our ship to stay at like that distance. Maybe get closer. You know what? Maybe just give another. The kisses seem to be working out, so maybe we just get to this distance and just start attacking this individual gun. So if you don't know, if you've never played the game, these yellow guns are electro bolts, and they are designed to make equipment malfunction, specifically shields, so that's going to cut our shield pretty quickly. But all they have other than those are two standard small laser blasters, so we're going to be all right. It's just, we got to kill those fast so that they don't deal any real damage to the front of our ship. But I think it will be fun. Let us tear these people apart at half game speed. Or we'll start off with 1 game speed until we start firing. We are firing. Oh, miss. Alright, that cut through part of it. These cannonballs definitely doing some damage. I'll keep firing on that gun. Our shield is getting a little bit of a short out, but we're hanging in there. Our guns are not being manned, which is very disappointing. I expect more from my cannon crew. Okay, that side is done, boys. You can focus on this side now. That side is basically incapacitated. Yep, you've killed it. Good work. Now kill the other ones. Okay, all we've got to worry about is this yellow gun, which is actually hammering our big cannon here really hard. It is just staying on that thing and not letting up. I don't know how we haven't killed it yet. There we go. Thank goodness. That ship actually dealt a decent amount of damage to that gun. Oh, wow. That gun has almost no health left. 1,000 health out of 12,000 health. Are there any fires in our ship? I think that we should be all right. Yeah, no, we're good. So now all we have to do is finish this guy off. Yep. Just keep shooting. There's nothing. He's got no more weapons. He can't heal during battle. And we just cut off one of the sides. This is one of the biggest things that I enjoy about the physics engine, is when you destroy the enemy ship, pieces of them can fly off and function as almost separate entities. And it's just so cool to do that to your enemies. Okay, their command pod is gone. We just have to kill the last reactor core. Oh, those things just pack such a punch. We're refilling the rest of the ammo now. Oh, keep going, come on. You're almost there. Yeah. Perfect. We should be able to repair the ship pretty easily with the amount of money that we got. Yeah. The amount of repairs weren't even they were a tiny fraction of our overall profit. So we're staying good with as far as our shipbuilding goes. How close are we going to be able to get to this guy? And we're there. So, what's this guy got in store for us? He's got a... Oh, no! So this is an ion beam emitter. It's the most powerful laser weapon in the game, and he's got it directly behind a shield generator. So he's very cleverly protected his own gun by placing a shield generator inside of his ship. As you can see, he wasn't able to build anything in front of the shield generator because it takes up 4 blocks in front of where it's built to actually deploy the shield. But he put it in there anyway so that he could perfectly shield this gun. So we're going to have to take that out quickly and just hope that he doesn't beat us to death with that. If there was ever a time to use complex tactics, it would be now, just so that we can circle around the entire ship and try to fire at his rear side, because this gun can't aim. It only shoots in a straight line. So if we can outmaneuver this guy, then we've got it. He does have a decent amount of rockets, but he has so much armor that he might be a little bit slower. At least that's what I'm hoping, because it would be a shame if I got ripped apart in the first world that I was fighting at. Oh, it was still at 4 speed. That was terrifying. Nope. I need to be able to react. So he's already hammering the shield hard right here. The shield generator has not taken any damage, but he's just so... It's going to cut through it so quickly. We're really lucky that we have these 2 power storage facilities here, because we're going to need people just running energy to the shield generator room all the time. Let us continue with the slow fight. Okay, he's still cutting into it. You can see the shield generator health based on the number of crystals that are still operating. So it's still... The health is keeping better than I would have expected. But a lot of people are taking ammo instead of shield power to the actual shield generator, which seems to be... I would say that's a huge mistake, but you can't control these guys individually. So we're just going to have to let them do whatever they can. Oh, they outmaneuvered us a little bit, so that laser is raking across our major engines. Let us redirect and just tell... Whoop, I cannot aim the shield director. Let's just take the full brunt of this laser right here. It's kind of jumping a little bit. Hold on. Let's see if I get a big enough angle. Nope. Just go up right close to him. Just so that he doesn't deal any more damage to these engines, because we've already almost lost that engine, and I do not want to lose that engine. Let us actually look at... Okay, so their shield generator is disabled, but we haven't dealt a ton of damage to their ion beam yet. Come on, guys. Hit that thing. Hit it. We gotta hit this beam. If we're gonna stand it... Their shield generator's back up. This is not great. This is no bueno. We are getting fairly close to them. Okay, guys, just back it up just a little bit. And then fire directly at this ion beam emitter, because we're not going to be able to do anything while this thing is still online. Oh, this is so close. Come on, guys, push through this. Ah, cannoneers, I believe in you. Come on. Okay, their shield is down. Open fire. Come on. Okay, we're getting some hits. A couple of large cannonballs actually went through. They lost an engine. Oh, we're hammering it. Oh, it's dead. They're toast. Take out their power station and just be done with this thing. Oh, that was our last couple of shots. We ran out of ammo. We can go ahead and speed it up to normal speed now, because there's nothing that they can do anymore. Man, our guys were a little bit slow on the ammo this time. Maybe I'll need to build some more ammo factories. There we are. 20,000 buckaroonies. And we only took 321 credits worth of damage, mostly to the engine. That is great. I did not expect that. Okay, what does this next ship look like? Alright, it looks like it's got a pretty... Oh my gosh, so many weapons. They have no shields, but all the weapons in the world. So we're going to have to try to stay... The cannons actually have a slightly larger range than this ion emitter. So if we can stay at like a range of that and just keep hitting them, that would be incredible. Okay, so they're coming within range. They see us. We're trying to reverse to stay out of their range, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. Okay, come on, guys. You just got to just focus fire on that baby. Just target it. Hit it with both of our cannons, and if we need to, we'll run away, because I think we've got more engines. Oh, but those yellow guns are going to start taking down the shield power very quickly. Our shield generator is completely down, and I do not know how many hits we've actually scored on this guy. I don't think our cannon shots have actually reached them yet because of how long that it takes. Okay, so we hit their armor, but we're not really dealing any significant damage, and we're just getting raked with this laser constantly. It's going over our armor. Maybe if we tell them to get up close and around, they'll be able to change the battle right now. But that shield generator is about to explode. And it's exploded. We really don't want them to destroy the ammo cannon factory, or cannon ammo factory, because then we would not be able to do anything else. Let us set this to the range that we're currently at, and then cut this way, while still shooting this ion beam emitter. Okay, it looks like their big gun has run out of ammo. That's a great sign for us. Our heavy cannons are actually starting to penetrate. We really need our ammo, guys, to get up there. Oh, their big, just ion beam is back on board. We need to keep at least one of our guns alive. Oh, this gun is so toast. 1,600 health. This gun we might be able to subsist off of, but this is just such a bloody battle. Yes! Okay. Their big beam is gone. And they're defeated. Holy cow, we almost lost this cannon. Oh, 1,100 health. Oh, what a terrifying fight. 8,000 of that reward money is going straight to repairs. Holy cow. Yep, that was brutal. All right, last ship here in this professional planet. Okay, what do we got? Oh, this is gonna be easy. Why did we save the easiest one for last? Let's just do one game speed. I forgot to center myself. Dum-dum. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do anything. Yeah, they're scoring some engine hits at least. You know what? They are very maneuverable. Oh, come on, guys. Oh my gosh. What do these cannoneers have to drink today? Oh, don't let this be the ship that kills us. There we go. There we go. One of their guns is gone. They've got some fire in their control room. This thing is just a mosquito. It's just... It's whizzing around. It's just annoying our ship. Whoa, 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 whoa. They destroyed... They destroyed the shield generator and are firing on the ammo factory. I did not expect them with 2 guns left to be able to do that to us. But... I'm still pretty confident that we're gonna be able to just take this thing out of the sky. Oh, we're gonna have to start landing some hits though, now that we have little to no protection on our guns other than the side armor. There we go. Okay, now we just have to deal with that middle gun, and we're good. Just fire through the ship. Oh my gosh, come on guys. Lead your shots. Lead your shots. Oh. Oh, come on! Oh, no! Okay, get around him. Yes! Surprise attack! And turn around. Yep, doing some advanced fighting maneuvers here. You guys are about to see something real special. Yeah! The old flip around got you in the back. So one thing that the enemy AI does is once they see you, they pursue you until they die, even if your ship is stronger than theirs is. So when I turned around to run away from them, they stopped firing and they had to go from reverse to forward propulsion. And during that switch, when I flipped back around, they were coming towards my large cannons, and then I opened fire and it ripped them into pieces. So if you're playing the game, that is a trick that you can do to engage more powerful, statistically more powerful ships than you. But anyway, that was the first planet playthrough of Cosmoteer. I hope you really enjoyed it. Thank you to Capac and Splitsy for showing me this game, and I will link to their channels in the end card of this video, and hopefully the description, as long as I can remember it after editing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I've been mehappydude. This has been Cosmoteer. Pick it up for free in its current state. Put it on your Steam wishlist. Do all the things. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Stay happy, everybody.